What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel in another video. Working on the Mustang last night, me and a friend Cody, we started swapping the IRS axle out of a Cobra into this yellow mustard looking thing here. Mostly because I was tired of looking on this thing because it came on a pallet. Pallet was taking up shop space. I'm like, you know what, let's just get this damn thing out of here so I can free up some space. And here's what we did. Old axle is out, mostly stripped out. I made the mistake of not removing the drive shaft first. I have to take that shock off, take the spacers off, and this whole thing gets thrown in the trash. Before I could do that, I did have to cut the exhaust system off. It's really not that big of a loss because, as you can see, the exhaust system was absolutely horrible. Whoever did this, I hope they get more practice with a welder. I hope they get better because there's definitely lots of room for improvement on this. But that was all getting replaced anyways because I knew it was pretty terrible. I thought I was getting a mostly complete Cobra subframe swap. However, I did make the mistake searching for a flashlight here so I can show you guys what we got going on. In the front, it bolts to where the existing control arm would for the straight axle. In the rear though, there's supposed to be a bracket so you can attach where these two bolts are. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's bolts that go up into the frame rail, and then where it attaches to this mounting point on the subframe. I don't have that bracket. I've seen you can order them online, but they're like $250 to $300. And I get it because it's kind of a rare item. Like the only way to get them is if you find somebody that's parting out a Cobra, and not too many people are doing that. However, I have a feeling I could probably just fabricate something because the Ford ones are just sheet metal that are all bent up into place and stuff, and they do well for the Cobras. But with some thicker steel welded together, I think I can make something a little bit stronger. Not only that, but for a much better price and convenience. I can literally just go to the hardware store, buy some steel plate, weld it all up, and have this thing good to go now, versus like waiting a week for shipping or whatever for the proper brackets. Now, one of the other things I did not anticipate with this swap is I thought the coil springs would be pretty much the same because I've been told like it's a direct swap. It's not much is different. Well, the coil springs and the shocks, they're definitely different. Luckily, the subframe I got came with the factory springs and the shocks. It sucks to have to ditch the coilover setup, so the car's going to sit up a little bit higher in the rear. But it is what it is. I don't know if you could tell when I had the video up on the coil springs, but on the straight axles, the cup is much skinnier, and then on the Cobras, it's a much wider base. So putting the skinny springs on a wide base just isn't going to work. Hopefully I can call up a company like BC Racing or something, and they'll have rear coilovers for a IRS subframe. But other than that, that's as far as I've gotten with it. Hopefully I can get it out of my shop at the end of today. Really all I got to do is throw the drive shaft in it, jack it up, pull the jack stands out, and I can at least kind of wheel it off into the parking lot so it's not taking up workspace, so I can continue working my job throughout the week. But once I have those brackets and the situation sorted out with that, then I can actually drive this thing and put some miles on it. I'll make another video. I'll get to test out the LSD that comes in the 8.8s. Hopefully on this one, it's in pretty good shape. I should probably check to see if this thing even has fluid in the diff. It didn't look like the diff had even been pulled out or the cover had been removed. None of the bolts looked like it had been touched, but probably better safe than sorry. So I will take care of that. And I will let you guys know an update on the next video. Until then, see ya.